Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for November 15th, 2016. For your Tuesday, we're going to have a little bit of showers here early in the morning here. Not a big deal overall, but just a few leftover showers early in the morning, and they'll start moving away late morning to around noon. I think most areas are wrapped up here by noon. And then in the afternoon hours, we're left with nothing as this area of low pressure continues off to north and east and will affect New England. We'll get a little bit heavier rain up there, though, because an upper level low is going to be kind of merging with this eventually by the time we get up to the upper portions of northern New England here by Maine, but that will not affect us here in this area, so it won't be a concern. You can see that here. We will be clearing out, though. We'll have skies will be becoming mostly clear overnight. And then we're going to have a couple days that we're expecting to be dry. Wednesday through Saturday are expected to be dry here in this area. We do have a weak front that's going to come through here later in the day here on Wednesday. No precipitation is expected with it. I can't rule out, though, the models are starting to show a little bit of, maybe a spotty shower. That's not impossible as you get into Wednesday evening as that front comes through. But this front will not do anything to lower temperatures. In fact, temperatures are going to get progressively warmer. It's going to be a little cooler today with those clouds around and the early showers. So we have a slightly below normal day today. Once we get up into get up through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then finally Saturday, I think that the temperatures progressively get warmer each day, and we're going to have like this a little mini warm spell here that's going to head right into the beginning of the weekend. Again, it's going to remain dry through this time frame here. High pressure is going to be off to our south, and it's going to be in control of our weather. Let me get back to that image. High pressure is going to be in control of our weather with the high pressure in control. And we should have a couple warm days. This is going now looking at Friday. Eventually, we're going to look at Saturday here. We have a cold front that's going to be off to the west here. This is late in the day Saturday. Very little in the way of precipitation with it. But this is going to be a very important player with the weekend forecast. There's some interesting things going on for late weekend and early next week. Here's your cold front right here. Okay, so very little in the way of shower activity here. This is now Saturday evening, so I don't think you get any precipitation in here on Saturday. But this cold front will come through in the overnight hours, it looks like, on Saturday night. And then you can see as it moves through, you have some blue showing up here. That's snow mixing in with the rain. And there's going to be an area low pressure here. Now, depending on where this tracks, your European model is bringing this right up in here, a lot closer, and brings a lot more precipitation. This GFS originates it out in this area here and brings it up here like this. So big differences in track between the two areas of low pressure. So depending on what happens here between the European model, which is much more aggressive, and the GFS, which is much less aggressive, you could have some snow that you're dealing with here on Sunday and Monday. Now, this is not going to be a lot of snow, and this is just for our northern areas. You can see that here, and mainly just a wraparound situation. You can see this area low pressure now moving up into the Gulf of Maine. You can see that here. We're now going into Sunday night. You can see the lake effect machine. The wind's blowing clearly. You can see these winds blowing very strong off the lakes here. So we're going to get some lake effect snow at the very least, I think, and that will benefit our far northern areas up in this area here. And you could have some accumulations of snow up here. Not much, not a lot here, but we could definitely have some accumulations of snow, and that's going into Monday morning, and that could be coming as far south as the southern Poconos, maybe even the Lehigh Valley up into northwest New Jersey, if that is the case. Now, it's still a good ways away here, almost a week. So we have the devils in the details right now about how much of this wraparound you get going around this area of low pressure. But the synoptic setup is here with the cold air in place after the cold front moves through on Saturday night. You have the colder air in place here for Sunday, Sunday night, and Monday. Okay, so anything that's falling, if you do have anything falling, this will be lake effect. It would be falling in the form of snow most likely. And that could head pretty far south. We don't know how far south that goes yet. Again, this is still almost a week away, so the devil's in the details at this point. This is still looking at Monday here with those snow showers extending far down south into our coverage area here. These are just basically wrap-around lake effect snow showers, and I really think this is what it's going to end up being. Big lake effect area up here from Watertown, New York, down to about Syracuse. But you get south of there, you get just into these snow squalls that'll whiten the ground from time to time. I don't expect this to be a big event. I know the European model came out at 12Z yesterday and brought this system really close up here like this, and had the cold air in here, so it brought some really heavy snowfall across parts of northeastern PA, southern much of New York State here in the interior. I don't know if we're ready to jump on that idea yet. There's not a lot of ensemble support for that. But we'll keep an eye on it just in case. But this could be our first shot at some wintry precipitation, even if it's not a lot. Now, again, November, you're not expecting that much to begin with. But it does look like it's going to be breezy behind this front at the very least, and the lake effect snow showers could extend pretty far south. We'll have to watch this and see how it develops over the next week, but just keep that in the back of your mind right now for that possibility. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marters. That is our outlook for November 15th, 2016. Have a great Tuesday.